All right, let's dive into A&B Pressure Washing. They're based in Joplin, Missouri, and they're making houses look brand spanking new.
You know, a good power wash can do wonders.
Absolutely. We've been digging through their website, and they have a ton of amazing reviews.
And they offer a wide array of services.
Seems like they've got a pretty solid reputation.
Sparkling clean, you might say.
Now, the masterminds behind this whole operation are Brad and Amanda.
A true power couple.
Brad is the expert technician, the Michelangelo of pressure washing, you could say.
And Amanda, she's the one making sure everything runs without a hitch.
A dynamic duo for sure. So to kick things off, let's take a look at the services they offer. They've got pressure washing, of course,
Makes sense.
but then they also do roof cleaning.
Oh, and house washing, too.
Right. And they even do window cleaning and gutter cleaning.
Wow, they really cover it all.
They even do commercial buildings.
That's impressive.
Yeah, they don't mess around. But something that really stands out, and you kind of touched on this earlier, is their emphasis on soft washing, especially for roofs and houses.
It's a really interesting approach.
Yeah, what's the deal with soft washing? Is it just a fancy term for gentle spraying?
Well, it is gentler, but there's more to it than that. It uses lower pressure and specific cleaning solutions.
Ah, so it's
Yeah.
not just about blasting everything with the highest pressure possible.
Exactly. You see, high pressure can actually damage certain surfaces.
Makes sense.
Roofs and siding are particularly vulnerable.
Oh, so they're using a more delicate approach to protect those surfaces.
Right. Soft washing is all about using the right technique for the job.
So it's about being smart and effective, not just powerful.
You got it. It's like choosing the right tool. You wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw.
That's a great analogy. All right, so they're using a gentler touch where it's needed. But let's see what people are actually saying about their work. Time to dive into these customer reviews.
Always love a good testimonial.
Okay, so we've got Mr. B here, and he raves about Brad's top-notch work and attention to detail.
Attention to detail, that's crucial in this line of work.
Absolutely. And then there's Brad H., who mentions how they were super careful not to damage any plants.
It's always a good sign.
Oh, and he also says they removed barn swallow nests and mud daubers.
Those can be a real pain.
He even says his house looks brand new.
Wow, high praise indeed.
And what's really interesting is how many reviews specifically mention Brad by
What?
name.
Yeah, it's not just A&B did a great job. It's Brad was amazing.
That suggests a really strong personal touch,
Definitely. It's like they're building a relationship with their customers.
not just a transaction.
Exactly.
So it seems like Brad is more than just a technician. He's like the pressure washing guru.
But pressure washing artist even.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. And the rave reviews just keep on coming.
Let's hear them.
All right, so Penny knew she was thrilled with how they restored her deck and her privacy fence, cleaned her concrete, and even did some COVID germ cleaning.
Wow, talk about going above and beyond.
And Brianna Miller, she had them clean 15 years worth of grime off her camper and wash her deck.
15 years worth. That's some serious grime.
It seems like there's no job too big or too small for these guys.
They handle a whole range of tasks, but with that same focus on restoring and revitalizing,
They're not just cleaning, they're bringing things back to life.
and it's all based on what we're seeing in the reviews.
Right, imagine what we'll find when we dig into their website.
I can't wait.
All right, let's switch gears and head over to the A&B Pressure Washing website. First thing that jumps out at me is their emphasis on fair pricing.
They really emphasize that, don't they?
Yeah, they have this whole thing about how everyone deserves a clean home.
Nice.
It's a great sentiment.
And it makes good business sense, too. It makes their services accessible to a wider range of people.
Oh, absolutely. And they also make a big point of being fully licensed and insured.
That's important.
It definitely gives you peace of mind.
Knowing you're not dealing with some fly-by-night operation.
And of course, they highlight their experienced techs, which again, makes you feel like you're in good hands.
Yeah, you want to know that the people working on your house know what they're doing.
They've clearly thought about all the things that build trust with customers.
It's not just about the cleaning. It's about the whole experience.
So they've got the services, they've got the glowing reviews, and they've got a customer-focused approach. What's not to love?
It's a winning combination.
But what makes Brad so good at what he does? Is it just experience?
I think it's more than that. One reviewer, and I thought this was really interesting, mentioned that Brad uses professional equipment, not amateur tools.
That's subtle, but it speaks volumes.
Yeah, it shows that he invests in quality, that he
Sorry.
takes his work seriously.
So no cutting corners here.
Definitely not. And it's not just about the equipment either.
But what else is there?
Well, so many reviews mention his attention to detail, his responsiveness, and his clear communication.
Those are all hallmarks of a true professional.
He's not just going through the motions. He's really committed to doing a thorough job.
It sounds like he treats each house as if it were his own.
And that makes a difference.
It shows, okay, so we know A and B pressure washes, and they do it incredibly well. But there's more to the story, right?
There's always more to uncover.
Their website actually lays out their whole process. They start with a fast, free quote.
No obligation.
None at all. And they tailor it to your needs and budget.
That's great.
And then they make scheduling super easy.
They work around your schedule.
They do. And get this, they can even complete the job if you're not home.
Wow, that's convenient.
So what's the end result of all this?
Yeah.
They promise a spotless, sparkling, clean exterior.
Every nook and cranny.
They say they clean every single spot until your house looks brand new.
And I bet they deliver on that promise.
Oh, they do. And to back it up, they offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee.
That's reassuring.
They're not messing around. They also highlight their professional equipment, their experienced technicians, and their low-pressure soft washing capabilities, which of course we already talked about.
They really seem to emphasize quality and care in everything they do.
Absolutely. But let's go back to those customer reviews for a minute. I want to see what else people are saying about Brad and his team.
Always eager to hear more. Welcome back to our deep dive into A&B pressure washing.
We've seen that Brad and Amanda have built a great reputation for quality service and keeping their customers happy, but I'm curious about the actual process. What's the science behind pressure washing? Is it really more than just pointing a powerful hose at some dirt?
You'd be surprised there's actually a lot of science involved in getting that sparkling clean result at its core. Pressure washing uses a high-powered stream of water to remove dirt, grime, mold, mildew, you name it.
Wow.
It's particularly effective for hard surfaces like concrete, brick, and stone.
So that's why my driveway always looks so much better after a good pressure washing.
Exactly.
But what about more delicate surfaces like siding or roofs? We talked about soft washing earlier, but I'd love to learn more.
Soft washing is a gentler approach that still uses a power washer, but with lower pressure and specialized cleaning solutions that are tailored to break down the dirt and grime without damaging the surface. It's all about using the right tool for the job. Like you wouldn't use a hammer to tighten a screw.
So it's about finesse and precision,
Yeah.
not just brute force.
Precisely. And A&B's website mentions their low-pressure soft washing capabilities, which suggests they understand the nuances of different surfaces and the importance of using the right technique.
And a lot of those customer reviews praise their careful approach, especially around delicate landscaping and surfaces.
Right.
It seems like they found that perfect balance between power and precision.
For sure.
But why is all this so important? Is it just for aesthetics?
Aesthetics are definitely a part of it. A clean house simply looks more appealing, but there are deeper benefits.
Yeah.
Regular pressure washing, particularly with the proper soft washing techniques, can actually extend the life of your siding roof and other exterior surfaces.
Oh, wow.
By removing dirt, mold, and mildew, you're preventing them from causing long-term damage and deterioration.
So it's an investment in your home's health, not just a superficial makeover.
Exactly. And it can even have health benefits for you and your family.
Really?
Mold and mildew can trigger allergies and respiratory problems, so keeping those surfaces clean can contribute to a healthier living environment.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about curb appeal. A clean and well-maintained home can boost its value,
For sure.
which is good to keep in mind if you're thinking about selling.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how something as simple as pressure washing can have such a significant impact on your home's appearance, health, and even its value. But now that we're talking about it, I'm realizing that it's not really simple. There's a lot of expertise involved.
Yeah, you're right. And A&B seems to have that expertise in spades. They're not just cleaning, they're restoring and revitalizing these homes, bringing them back to life.
It's like they're giving those houses a spa treatment.
Exactly. And just like a spa day can leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, A&B services can transform a home, give it a whole new lease on life.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
But it's more than just technical skills,
Yeah.
right? It's also about that personal touch, the commitment to customer satisfaction that we see in all these reviews.
Oh, you're absolutely right. So many customers praise Brad for his professionalism, his attention to detail, and his willingness to go the extra mile. It's clear he takes pride in his work and genuinely cares about exceeding expectations.
It sounds like A&B is really part of the Joplin community. They're not just a faceless company. They're a team of people who are passionate about what they do and care about their customers.
Yeah, it seems like they've created a business that's built on trust, transparency, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact.
Now I have a confession to make. Remember how we were going through A&B's list of services, and I was amazed by all the things they do?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out there's something they offer that's not even listed on their website.
Really? What is it?
Holiday light hanging.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't in their official services, but several reviewers raved about their holiday light installations. Apparently, Brad is like a Christmas light wizard.
That's fascinating. It's not something you typically associate with a pressure washing company, but it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
They already have all the equipment for working at heights, and they're clearly skilled at making homes look their best.
It's like a hidden talent, and it fits perfectly with their whole mission of transforming houses into these welcoming spaces.
Yeah, it's also a smart business move. It allows them to tap into a seasonal market and provide a service that a lot of people find daunting.
Right.
I can't imagine anything more frustrating than wrestling with tangled Christmas lights.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It seems like A&B is a one-stop shop for all your exterior home beautification needs.
They really do it all.
But let's not get distracted by twinkling lights.
Yeah.
Just yet, we still have so many glowing reviews to explore, and I'm sure there are more hidden gems to uncover about Brad and his team.
I'm ready for more.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into A&B pressure washing.
We've seen how Brad and Amanda have really built a solid reputation.
For quality service, great customer relationships.
Yeah, and even a few hidden talents like those holiday lights.
It's clear they've got a lot going for them.
Definitely.
But I'm curious about the business side of things.
Makes sense.
What's their secret to success? How have they managed to do so well in what seems like a really competitive market?
That is a great question, and I think it comes down to a few key things. First, they've got those fundamentals down pat. They're providing a service people actually need.
Right.
They're doing it well. Plus, their customer service seems to be top-notch.
We saw that over and over again in the reviews. People were raving about their professionalism, how Brad pays attention to every detail.
And how responsive they are.
Absolutely.
Plus, they've built a really strong brand. Their website is clear, easy to understand, and it has all the information you need.
Yeah, it's well done.
They really highlight those fair prices, too.
And their experience.
Right. And their commitment to using the right techniques for each job.
Not just blasting everything with high pressure.
Exactly. They seem to understand that transparency is super important, too. They explain their whole process from getting that initial quote to the final cleanup, so customers know what to expect.
No surprises.
And they're smart about using those online reviews. They encourage customers to share their experiences, which helps them build a great reputation and attract new clients.
It's brilliant, really. Those online reviews are so important these days.
They're like gold. People trust what other customers say more than anything else.
That's so true. But beyond the marketing and operations, there's something else, right? Something a little deeper.
Oh, absolutely. It's that passion, that dedication that just comes through in everything they do.
You can feel it.
You see it in their attention to detail, how they go the extra mile, and how genuine they are in those customer interactions.
It's like they're not just running a business, they're truly invested.
Like they're pursuing a craft.
That's a great way to put it. And that's what sets them apart, don't you think? That passion for what they do.
It's contagious. It makes people want to choose A&B over someone else.
Because they can feel that difference.
It's a good reminder that success isn't just about the product or service, it's about what you put into it.
A&B pressure washing really exemplifies that. They've taken something as simple as pressure washing and elevated it.
It's an art form.
And they've done it by focusing on quality, service, and genuinely caring about their customers.
It's a lesson for all of us, no matter what we do. Success comes from that passion, that dedication, and that commitment to exceeding expectations.
And maybe even a little bit of finding joy in the unexpected. Who knew we could get so excited about pressure washing? Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into A&B pressure washing. We've seen their services, learned about their expertise, and even uncovered a few of their secrets to success.
It's been a journey of sparkling, clean discoveries.
And it's a great reminder that even in the most ordinary things, there's room for passion, artistry, and building real connections.
So true.
So next time you see a beautifully clean house or those perfectly hung Christmas lights, think about the hard work and dedication that went into it.
I will.
And remember, those businesses that really thrive often have a simple but powerful formula. Love what you do it well, and treat your customers right.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep on diving deep into the fascinating world around us.